This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. New information about a helicopter crash that killed one person at Gila Bend Airport. We're told the helicopter crashed just short of the runway this morning, killing the pilot. No one else was on board. The FAA and NTSB are investigating the cause of that crash. An investigation in Tolleson right now. Police say someone opened fire at the Waffle House near 83rd Avenue in McDowell. We're told a man was shot several times while standing in front of the restaurant. Witnesses say the shots came from a car that drove through the parking lot. The victim in critical condition. And police are searching for the suspect right now. You're asked to call them if you have any tips. An update on the effort to fill the vacant Maricopa County Attorney position. 3 Republican candidates set to be interviewed for a chance to hold the job as an interim until voters choose Alistair Adell's replacement. Adell had been at the center of several ABC15 investigations, the largest fallout over protesters being falsely charged as gang members. If one of the 3 GOP candidates gets that appointment, they will then get an on-the-job audition for voters, leading up to the primaries and the general election. The GOP primary winner will face Julie Gunnigal, the only Democrat to file signatures in the general election. According to TripAdvisor, about a quarter of Americans are traveling this Easter weekend. The majority will drive, and safety advocates are urging people to stay focused behind the wheel. Using your phone makes you 3.5 times more likely to get into a crash. The Governor's Highway Safety Association says on average, a driver takes 5 seconds whenever they look at their phone. If you're driving 55 miles an hour, that's like driving the entire length of a football field blindfolded. But distracted driving is more than just cell phones.
Study we conducted really showed that, post-pandemic, 40% of respondents feel that they're actually more anxious, and about a third of the respondents indicated that they'd have to pull over because they were too emotional to drive.
You can use your phone to prevent distracted driving by setting notifications to alert people that you're driving and can't respond. There are also apps that reward you for not using your phone while you're behind the wheel. For the first time since the pandemic, St. Vincent de Paul will be celebrating Easter Sunday with a special meal for more than 4,500 people. It's meant to help people experiencing homelessness or low-income families to celebrate the holiday. More things to enjoy at State Farm Stadium. What started as a need to build permanent restrooms outside the football stadium a couple of years ago expanded into a new 10,000 square foot outdoor venue. Our partners at Phoenix Business Journal report the Arizona Cardinals owner, Michael Bidwell, says they want to build a beer garden concept, but is now serving multiple uses: an outdoor 3-level pavilion for fans on game days, corporate parties, even weddings. The Phoenix Suns and Devin Booker unknowingly inspiring a 2nd grade class to fall in love with reading. Amber Sibley is an admitted book nerd, huge Phoenix Suns fan as well, and Devin Booker fangirl. So for Valentine's Day, her husband gifted her this sweatshirt, which says The Book Club. A light bulb quickly went off. She immediately started a club by the same name in her classroom. In this case, it starts with an hour of silent reading as Devin Booker's face is projected on the wall. Afterwards, the kids get into their book club teams and share their favorite parts.
Their books are open and they're pointing to things in their books, and the kids are all excited and they want to see what, and they're learning also skills like taking turns. They all talk in the book club. It's not one student doing all the talking. They're also developing their listening skills.
She says it's quickly turned into the kids' favorite part of the day. Of course, they'll be cheering on the hometown team as they do their best to make it back to the finals.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We're expecting a warm and breezy holiday weekend here in the valley, with temperatures starting off in the lower 60s at 6 in the morning, warming up into the mid-80s by midday and reaching 90 by the afternoon. But it'll be breezy with winds from the south-southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour here in the Phoenix metro, gusting around 30 miles per hour at times. And let's look at the forecast regarding winds elsewhere throughout State 48. Notice how it's going to be cranking up in northern Arizona. Wind speeds right around 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusting up to 50 at times. So there are wind advisories in far northern parts of the state, but the wind should subside statewide through Easter Sunday. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures heating up for the holiday weekend. On Easter, we're calling for a high of 93 and even hotter on Monday with a high of 97, but turning breezy and still warm Tuesday and Wednesday with highs remaining in the mid-90s. And those breezes will continue even through next Friday, but turning cooler that day with highs for now dropping only into the mid-80s with lows in the 60s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.